right, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Tie Guy, the Sports Guy. We are going to do another mock NFL draft. This is going to be 3.0. Right here, you can see that we are ready to roll. We're just going to start the draft here. All right, so this one is going to be a very interesting one. This is going to be where certain chips fall, and there's going to be a lot of trades in this one. So just hang on, hold on, keep your arms and hands inside the right at all times, kids. This is going to be a bumpy one. So first one, obviously, this is not going to be a bumpy one. We know who's going to take. Trevor Lawrence. He's going to be the Jacksonville Jaguars starting QB. Right out of the blocks, him and Urban Meyers are going to come together. They're going to create something special in Duval. So that is being done. So now Trevor Lawrence is the biggest building block at quarterback since Andrew Luck or Peyton Manning came out of the draft many moons ago. Next guy, from all reports, is going to be Zach Wilson, BYU quarterback. He's going to go to the New York Jets here, second overall. Number 3 on the clock. Okay, so my last video, I kind of sorted through all the shit that's being out there. A lot of people are saying a lot of different things. It's all smoke screens and BS. So I'm just kind of curious. I'm not going to make a trade, obviously, here. All right, cool. So if you listen to Kyle Shanahan's press conference, he said that, from what I'm reading into it, that they're willing to trade Jimmy G. So that tells you that they're looking to put their rookie quarterback in this year. So that automatically takes out Trey Lance for their plans. They're not going to get Mac Jones because Mac Jones has no fleet of foot. In the Super Bowl 2 years ago, if you were watching it, if they had a quarterback who had a little bit of feet of foot, who could run a little bit, maybe some guy like a Justin Fields, hint, they could have ran the ball instead of passed the ball and stopped the clock. For whatever reason, the last 6 minutes of the Super Bowl, they decided not to run the ball anymore. They decided to pass for whatever reason, totally went against their entire philosophy. So Kyle Shanahan has had a Justin Fields type of quarterback with RG3. He's also had a Matt Ryan. He's also had Jimmy G. And for those who forgot, he's been in the Super Bowl twice. He's made the same mistake twice. One thing that he's not going to do is make that same mistake a third time. So Mac Jones will not be the quarterback who's going to be selected. I don't know why people keep saying that he's going to be selected. You could have got him at 12. They're not going to give up all this draft capital for Mac Jones. It's just not going to happen. So Justin Fields here is the common sense pick, best guy on the draft board. He's got the most film. He dominated the college football. All right, right here, Atlanta Falcons. We're just going to kind of run through this real fast. They're going to trade this pick to the New England Patriots. The Patriots are going to do this here. We're going to force this trade. All right, so the Patriots are going to give up a first this year, a second this year, a first next year, and actually we'll say a third next year. We'll give them a second-round pick. For Atlanta's 4th overall and 182 this year, we're going to force this trade because it wasn't on the trade market, so we know it's going to be accepted. All right, and so the Patriots go all the way up for Mr. Trey Lance. This is a perfect spot for him. Trey Lance is a very smart quarterback. Bill Belichick's a very smart head coach. He can learn from Cam Newton. Cam and him have a lot of similar traits. Cam's going to be able to teach him a lot about the NFL, the ins and outs, how the life works, how it's off the field, on the field, training, prep, film work, all that stuff. So with that, it's a perfect fit, just in my opinion. The Bengals here don't trade this pick. They stay on the pick. They take care of Joe Burrow. I know a lot of people are saying they're going to get a receiver here. People think that's their biggest need. Their biggest need is to protect their quarterback. As you can see right here, guard, tackle, guard, tackle, tackle, guard. I got that backwards, but you get the point. They need offensive line help. So this one, you go get the best offensive lineman, Penei Sewell. You protect him. You take care of him. You take care of your franchise quarterback. Right here, Miami Dolphins are going to get Tua Tagovailoa, all the help, all the protection, everything he can get. Right now, this is a dream come true for him. There's Kyle Pitts sitting here, Jamar Chase sitting here. Either way, right now the Dolphins are excited. They got their 2 top dudes that they want to do. This is the whole reason why they went from 12 back to 6. In my opinion, they're going to get a dynamic receiver. I feel like a receiver who is going to be able to stretch the field to get along with their first-round receiver many moons ago that they got with Devontae Parker. I think Jamar Chase is the perfect fit here. Gives Tua Tagovailoa plenty of options here to do whatever he wants. So I think that is a smart and safe draft pick. Right now, this is what's going on. The lines are sitting at 7. There is a quarterback left on the board. This is where I think the Broncos get a little bit aggressive, and I think the Lions want to drop back a little bit. So right here, either the Broncos are going to trade for this guy or the Cowboys, but I think it's going to be the Broncos. I think it's a safe one. The Broncos are going to go 9, and they're going to give a second round and a 3rd round for the 9 and maybe a 5th round. So we'll see if they take this trade. Move up 2 spots, you're not gonna have to give up a whole lot. Let's see. All right, let's see if the 1st round does it for next year for him. This might do it. There we go, boom. All right, so now the Broncos are on the clock. We all know they need a quarterback. There's a quarterback here who is right here for him for the taking, Mac Jones. Boom, now they got a full out competition. Right here, the Panthers are sitting 8 on the clock. They're going to trade back down. The Cowboys right now are licking their chops. They know exactly who they want. So they're going to trade up. So I know Jerry Jones said that Kyle, I don't think they're going to give up this much, but I know he said that Kyle Pitts isn't the guy that they want to do. What's going on here? Sorry, I can't read this part, so I don't know what's going on. All right, let's just see. All right, so we're just going to force it. So here we go. Boom. So now the Cowboys are 8th overall. So now they're going to take Kyle Pitts because Jerry Jones loves him. So now you got Kyle Pitts. You got your 3 receivers. You got Zeke, who needs to feed. So now they're looking good. All right, so number 9 on the clock. Detroit's in a great spot. This is exactly what they wanted. They need help all over the board. They need guys upon guys upon guys upon guys upon guys. So what I think Detroit's going to do is I think they're going to drop back down here again. I think they're going to trade with the Eagles because the Eagles are very hungry. They want somebody to get. So that's what they're going to do. So I'm just putting some stuff together here. I'm going to have to force it. But now the Eagles, what they do is they jump up from 12 to 9. The Eagles get their player they want. They're going to get Jalen Waddle, receiver. They are thirsty for a receiver. We know that. They're going to grab it. Everybody's going to be happy here. Carolina Panthers are on the clock. They can still get their guy. They just got Sam Darnold. You need to protect him. Rashawn Slater, easy peasy money. Right there, open holes up for Mr. McCaffrey. You know, Mr. 1,000 and 1,000. You want to get him holes. You want to get him free. You want to let him do his thing. The most valuable piece on your offense is Christian McCaffrey. They got that taken care of now. The New York Giants, now they're sitting really pretty. They're not going to move anywhere with this pick. They're going to take their dude, Devontae Smith. They're going to take him. They're going to pair him up now with Kenny Golladay and now Barkley. So now they got a much more dynamic offense, which is much better for the New York Giants, especially because that division is so wide open. Last year, the Washington football team won it with 4 different quarterbacks. So that just kind of tells you all you need to know about the division. Right here, Detroit is at 12 now. Again, there's tons of guys to choose from here. Lots of talent. Detroit can basically pick whatever it wants. The guy that they're looking at, Micah Parsons, is right here, sitting here. Patrick Surtain would be a great pick right here. You want to protect your quarterback. That would be another way to go here. I think what they're going to do, Detroit, they got a cornerback last year at the number 3 spot. Why not go get another cornerback? Why not solidify the outside of your defense? So go get Patrick Surtain II. Go get the 2 best cornerbacks in each of the last 2 years' draft. Now you're good to go. San Diego Chargers, let's not overthink it. Let's protect your franchise quarterback. Darisaw, boom. Minnesota Vikings, they need an edge rusher. That's their main thing. Micah Parsons right here, but they're going to go down and get their edge rusher that they want. So it's going to be this guy from Michigan right here. Boom, easy peasy. All right, the Atlanta Falcons are on the clock. They have a lot of guys to choose from. They're going to go get a game wrecker. So they need help on the defense all over the place. You know, if they do trade Julio Jones, which the rumors are right now, they might go offensive side of the ball. But right here, I see J.C. Horn. I see a great pick for the Falcons. They need somebody who's tough, who's got an attitude, who's going to help change that defense right away. The Arizona Cardinals are on the clock here. They need a lot of help. What they're going to do, again, this isn't going to change here for me at all. Caleb Farley's right here. They're going to take him, cornerback, easy peasy. They're going to replace Patrick Peterson II, who they lost. They did pick up a lot of talent this offseason with J.J. Watt and also A.J. Green. Las Vegas Raiders, they're the most confusing team in all the NFL. One thing that's not confusing is who they're going to pick this year. They're going to get some help on the offensive line. Alijah Tucker is the best pick here for him. That's easy peasy. All right, so now this is where it gets really interesting. 18, the Miami Dolphins are right here sitting on the clock. They can go many different ways. They can go get talent however they want to do it. There's a couple guys who are up here. There's a couple teams who have a couple first-round picks. So I think this is where a trade might happen with – who am I looking for here? And this is just all speculation on this one. This is just a guess for me. I think the Baltimore Ravens are going to go ahead and take a trade here with these guys, and we'll just kind of throw this around. It'll probably take a little more than this. Let's actually go. There we go. So let's just say that Baltimore makes a trade for Miami. It might take another first to get this deal done, but just for speculation, Baltimore needs a game wrecker in the middle of the field. You see Micah Parsons there, Mr. Raven. There you go. Boom, taken care of. Any day now. There we go. All right, cool. Now we got the Washington football team on the clock here. They got lots of guys. Their defense is a top defense right now. So maybe they're looking to do the offensive side of the ball. Maybe they're looking to go on the defense side of the ball. I don't know. This is kind of a question mark pick. They can kind of go wherever they want. I think since there's so much talent, I think the Washington football team right here actually trades down with the Colts. I know it's not much of a trade, but it's going to get them another pick here. So it's going to add on. Let's see if it takes it. It does not take it. How about this? Okay. All right, so we're going to force this trade. So now the Colts are on the clock at 19th overall. The Colts are taking this because they're going to take offensive lineman. We know what they want to do. They're going to take the offensive lineman who they want. Tevin Jenkins right here. Boom. Good to go. They want to shoot up above Chicago. Chicago here is going to make it simple. They lost Kyle Fuller. They're going to replace Kyle Fuller. There you go. Greg Newsome the second. Washington's on the clock right here because of the trade with the Indianapolis Colts. Washington football team might look to trade down here one more time. So maybe if the Jets come calling, maybe get a second-round pick for next year to move up 2 spots. All right, we're just going to do that because I don't think they're getting it more than that. So now the Jets are on the clock. Washington's going to keep coming down here a little bit. The Jets need as much talent as they possibly can get. They already got their quarterback, which is great. So maybe they're going to go for the edge rusher here because they have a defensive-minded head coach. That makes a lot of sense. So this gentleman right here from Penn State makes a ton of sense to go to the Jets. And plus it blocks Tennessee because Tennessee had the least amount of sacks last year in all the NFL draft. So now Tennessee's on the clock. They're looking. They see an edge rusher right here who's going to help them with their line, who's going to help them with all that good stuff. So now they're going to take Jalen Phillips. They're going to strengthen up that line. Next guy, the next team on the clock, is now the Washington football team. So this is where they take their first pick overall. They just got a little bit of help this offseason by signing Curtis Samuel from Carolina. They have a lot of receiver choices here. I think they beef up the line. I think you protect the quarterback. I don't think there's a quarterback who they're going to take right here who really would make a lot of sense right now. They might wait to the second round to go get a quarterback. I think Asante Samuel Jr. makes a lot of sense going there right now. But right now, I think getting an offensive lineman is the biggest need for these guys. So I think they stay here pretty close and go get Samuel right here from Texas. Go get a tackle. Take care of that. Now, Pittsburgh is right behind them. They're a little bummed out on that. They wanted that guy, but it's okay. There's more defensive linemen to grab. Alex Leatherwood is the next guy on Pittsburgh's board, so they're going to go and take Alex Leatherwood. Now they got their guy. Jacksonville Jaguars, they're going to pick the best player on their board right now, which is the safety from TCU. Cleveland needs help on the defensive line. It's simple. There he is. Right, that's where he's going to go. All right, so now Miami's got the 27th pick overall. They already got their receiver. They traded down, got a couple extra picks for this one. This is where Baltimore's original draft pick was. Right now, Miami's doing backflips. The guy who they had rated the whole time, is he still there? So they're going to get a linebacker who is a tackling machine. This upsets the Saints because that's who they were looking at. The Saints right now have a wide receiver, Terrence Marshall, Elijah Moore, Rashard Bateman. Right now, the Saints are kind of going back to the next best prospect, so Bateman's going to be a new Saint. So they're excited right now. The Packers, they're looking at the board right now. Terrence Marshall Jr. is right there. They're going to go ahead and take him. All right, Buffalo, they're going to come down. They're going to go get the best running back. They need a running back to complete their offense. Plain and simple. Don't overthink it. Najee Harris, boom. He's going to catch the ball at the backfield. He's going to rush. He's probably going to be the rookie of the year next year or be a top candidate right up there with Trevor Lawrence. Baltimore, they lost a tackle. How do they replace that? They go grab a tackle. Walker Little, Stanford, boom. Baltimore's team is complete. They got their linebacker. They got a tackle. They're good to go. The Buccaneers is the easiest draft pick of all. There's a gentleman who felled him that they didn't think was going to. Asante Samuel Jr. Right here for Tampa Bay. Stays in state. Drops to him. Bam. There you go. draft with lots of trades. So there you go. All right, and that is my mock draft with tons of trades in there for you. So I am Ty Guy, the sports guy. I am signing out. Please like, subscribe, share, and let me know what you think. Let me know how I did with your team, if I did good, bad, terrible, whatever. Just drop a comment and I'll respond to it. All right. Have a wonderful Wednesday, everybody. Later.